The sun's coming up, and while commuters slowly drive to uptown office buildings, things have been smoking all night on Central Avenue.
And there we go. Smell that.
Smell like home. I'm from Texas, and barbecue means a lot to us.
This is our beef brisket.
Brisket that's smoky and moist. It practically falls apart.
I had the brisket, it melted in my mouth. It was amazing.
I went with the beef brisket today. It was unbelievable.
This is Midwood Smokehouse, and smoking barbecue is what they do.
We've got some pork butts.
Ooh, and ribs.
And then we've got our St. Louis style ribs.
They focus on the smoke, and that definitely comes through in his barbecue. You can taste the smoke flavors.
They are so serious about smoke here at Midwood that owner Frank Schiavelli spent a fortune on this hand-built, wood-burning, computer-controlled smoker.
Very high-tech, but also very old-fashioned. It's all wood. There's no gas involved at all.
Pitmaster Matt Barry shows off the inside. The computer opens and closes vents to control the amount of smoke hitting the meat and the temperature.
So it's sort of high-tech but old-fashioned.
Frank Schiavelli traveled all across the country sampling barbecue.
We almost did the mayonnaise. Alabama does a mayonnaise-based barbecue. It was good. We hated how it looked.
No Alabama mayo barbecue here, but thanks to Frank's travels and his barbecue passion, there is a meticulous daily pig picking.
But you can see, looking at the meat, you've got some darker and some lighter. That's from the different parts of the pig. It's a blend, and I like how ours comes out.
I like to keep some of the skin in there, too.
Even the blackened, crunchy outer layer of the meat goes into Midwood's barbecue.
The bark in the barbecue is the part that gets charred. It's cooked very, very well. Got all the seasoning, and to me, it's got the most flavor. I mean, it's like the little flavor bits.
Best barbecue we ever had.
It's great. It's amazing. It's not too spicy. It's just right. Great flavor.
The pork sandwich is just a giant portion of hand-pulled pork, and then we have your choice of slaw on it.
Plates are piled high, too. Even the barbecue salads are loaded up. And, of course, they also smoke a lot of ribs here.
Turkey time!
And now Midwood is smoking turkey. It's rubbed down with two kinds of spices before going into the smoker.
2.5 hours later, we got a finished bird here.
That smoked turkey is served with a couple of side dishes and no gravy.
No gravy. Barbecue sauce is the way to go with turkey here.
They do serve the bird with homemade cranberry apple relish. Oh, and speaking of birds, there's barbecue chicken.
The chicken is a South Carolina mustard-based chicken. I felt that that's what went best with it.
Perfect. Tender, melt in your mouth.
And here's a new item, ladled into a bowl. It's black bean chili made with chunks of smoked beef brisket.
A little different, but it's got a unique flavor. It's not like your typical chili. It's got a lot more. It's got smokiness.
And when he came up with the idea, Chef Tim Grudy decided the chili needs lots of cheese.
A little more extra cheese never hurt anybody.
The cheese is melted, then sour cream and a jalapeno go on top.
The brisket is what makes it different. It gives it a little different texture and flavor.
So you like it?
I do like it.
The menu here at Midwood Smokehouse is loaded with unusual items.
I stole one of his bacon-wrapped jalapenos. It's delightful and cheesy.
Those bacon-wrapped jalapenos are another item Frank found in his barbecue travels. Cheese goes inside the jalapeno pepper. It's then wrapped in bacon and smoked for a couple of hours.
Great flavor of salt, sweet, spicy, little spice, really good.
So at Midwood Smokehouse, that high-tech wood smoker is busy 24/7. Frank wouldn't tell us how much he paid for it.
You could buy a really, really, really nice sports car.
But hey, good barbecue's worth it, right? So the crowds keep coming to Midwood, and Frank Schiavelli keeps sampling, just to make sure everything's perfect.
The food is so good, it's really hard to have restraint.